We are very determined. We're very determined to get another fish. Been coming out this week, a couple days this week in the mornings, trying to get something. Got something earlier this week. Got a bass, which is what I'm after. So we're gonna try here again. We're back at the pond. We're gonna try here again. If we don't get something tonight, we'll try again in the morning. And if we don't get something then, we're going somewhere else. Because, dang it, I want a fish. I want more fish. I want multiple fish in a day. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. Let's try. Get you set up here. Zoom you out a little bit. We're just fishing with a simple crankbait today. Texas rig works, but I think they're starting to hit top water. So, let's see what we can get. And of course, I came out a lot later than I was anticipating, but that's okay. Fish tend to bite at dawn and dusk. So, let's see what we can get. You know what? I keep coming to the same spot over and over. Let's go down a little farther. Whoop. Okay, you moved. I need you to stay still. More moss. Keep on going. Nope, that was a horrible cast. And it's tangled. Oh, look at that. More moss. How about that? Oh my goodness. I didn't even tangle you that much. I don't, okay. A little bit of moss. I'll be dipped. There we go. And so we travel. Oh, look at that. More moss. How about we just go straight out this time? That sounds like a good idea. I got you. And yeah, that was good. That one's better. Dang it. Get over here. That's why you cast on the shore. Because they're like right there. Les ran out. Yeah, technically not. Because we got some moss. Saw this casting technique on a reel once. Let's give it a try. We're gonna slingshot it out there. And hope we don't hook myself. I'm scared. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, go. Ow. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Don't do that. Bad idea. God dang, that went deep. Okay. Let's do it again. That really hurt. Might have to end this early. Need to go wash that out. Impaled me right in my thumb. Maybe don't do that with a crankbait. Yeah, we're done. What we'll do is we will try again in the morning, like early in the morning when the fish are waking up. See what we get. Definitely don't do what I did. Don't be stupid. I did it wrong. And clearly it shows. But we're fine. We're fine. Talk about learning the hard way. That's what I do. Gotta F around and find out, so they say. So I F'd around and I found out. So don't do that. Anyway, we're nice and cleaned up now. So we'll see you in the morning. It is the next morning. We got a different setup this time. Hopefully, better luck with this to Old Reliable. We aren't gonna be out all that long because I gotta go to work. The ideal goal is to catch a fish, but my second goal is to not snag so much moss. Is that why this hasn't been casting all that great? Ah, there we go. Good Lord, you got so tangled. Just realized I missed a loop. We can fix that later. We don't have the time. We gotta catch a fish. Hearing a lot of action over here. The place I have in mind to fish, if we don't get something here, it's a pretty lucky spot for me also. So we'll go there and we'll see what we can get. You know what I really need to do? I need to go on that side on one of these fishing trips. So most people I see fishing are over on that side. I feel like that's a sign. I need to invest in some different lures. Well, I have different lures. I need to actually use them. But your boy over here is stuck in his ways. Because you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, we had one. He was on it. I didn't set the hook. Dang it. Oh, I had flashbacks to yesterday when I hooked myself. I mean, even if I don't catch a fish, it's nice being out in the morning, especially with this weather. I love weather, what can I say? All right, a few more casts, and then I need to get ready for work. I would post more videos on work, but we've been in a situation recently where I haven't really been able to film stuff. This has been back-to-back work, back-to-back things that need to get done right away, things where I can't really take my time. I don't know. Maybe the next one. Maybe the next house I'll do something. But to be honest, I think I'm liking these fishing videos a little bit better. Because I can actually just talk, not have to explain things. Just a jolly old time with Jack over here. I mean, I don't know. You can be the judge. Can you tell I'm waking up a little bit? I get a little bit more perky in the mornings. But you know what's making me not so perky? Not catching a freaking fish, man. Try again this afternoon. See if we could get a big old bass. And I'm gonna re-rig this with something different. Or maybe just fix this one. So, see you this afternoon. Hi, we're at the next location. We are at a park. And I'm mad because the place that I always go at this park, someone has like 4 or 5 poles on this little dock. And when I drove by, he caught a fish. I'm telling you, that one spot is golden. But I got another spot over here that I'm gonna try. Not entirely sure what the rules are for filming in a public park, but I don't know. If someone yells at me, we'll find out. I think if worse comes to worse, we're gonna go over onto those rocks. Because at least... Okay. We're up in a tree. Yeah. As I was saying, if worse comes to worse, we're gonna go over onto those rocks. Because the last time I came to fish here, or actually sometime last year, went over onto those rocks and I was catching bass right and left. I think I need to sidearm this, which I'm not good at. It is moss heaven over there. I was heading for the tree. I gotta get farther over there. How the heck am I gonna get over there? Oh. Jeez. Nope. There we go. Well, this probably isn't a stable position. I bet there's something just right in here. They normally like hiding in all these fallen trees and rocks. I need to get over there. Maybe the smartest thing would have been to just walk up there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do the smart thing. There's one right there. Oh, there's two. There's two right over here. You're looking at it. I know you can't see it, but there is a bass right there. There's probably all this freaking moss. Where's he at? He went that way. Dang it. Oh, there's one right there. Dang it. I'm closing in on him. It's going right behind him. He's just missing it. You know what I think part of my problem is? I think this worm lure is just too big. So we're gonna size it down to that and see what that gets me. 'Cause I feel like this is just scaring them. A bunch of pansies not wanting a meal. Of course they're tangled. Right? As they're all starting to swim over here. Honestly, they're probably not biting because they can see me and they know what I'm doing. I brought the wrong pole for this. What is your problem? What the heck happened? Moss, of course. Of course it's the moss that's causing the problems. Well, I'm getting frustrated. It's too much to ask for one fish. Okay. Deep breaths. You know what the other thing I forgot to do was fix a line in my pole. You know what? I give up. I have snagged moss for the last time, and I'm done. I cannot handle the frustration today after the day I've had. So, we're done. I am beyond frustrated right now. I am so tired of catching moss and my line tangling. And yeah, it was probably my own fault because I didn't fix the pole and put the line through that eyelet that I missed when I restrung it the other day. But yeah, realities of fishing for you. I want you to see everything. But you know what? We're not done just yet. I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna swap out my pole for my spinning reel with the crankbait on it. I'm gonna go back to the pond, and I'm gonna go to the other side like I said I'm gonna do this morning. Hopefully we catch something other than moss and myself. But I will say, I am quite the catch. This is gonna be a trek. Actually, we're gonna go from those tubes to that tube, fish in that area. You know what my real problem at that last spot was? I really do think that worm that I had on there was a little too big, and it was scaring the fish away. Because I was dropping it right in front of a big school of bass, and not one of them even looked at it. So, maybe they were just spooked. And then the problem was when I put that smaller one on it, my bait caster can only cast such small baits before it won't even cast. So that weight that I had on it was far too light. Let's start over there. I just have no words. I have no words whatsoever. I am gonna make myself a fishing lure, make it in a way to where the hooks cannot cross each other and the line does not get caught in the hooks. How does that sound? That sounds like a good idea. Want to see me try that slingshot again? I have a better idea on how to do it now. Hold it by the actual treble hook. There's absolutely no way this will impale me. Oh. Gotta release the spool. Release the spool, hold the line down, pull it back, and fire. Fire away. Thanks, Instagram. All my hopes and dreams, they're lost. That was pathetic. You know what's not pathetic, though? I heard a fish. We shall proceed. Y'all don't mind if I invade your space a little? Thanks. Oh, I'd run away too. I'm not gonna lie to you all. I am pretty burnt out right now. But I am seeing quite a bit happening right here, so hopefully. But I also see a lot of moss. Which, here's the thing. I've been griping this whole video about all this moss. That's actually not a bad thing. Because bass, like I've been saying, bass like to hide in vegetation. They like to hide in sunken trees and whatnot. So this is kind of a good thing. It's just more annoying because you're constantly getting stuck in it. Constantly having to pull it off your lure. But it is a good thing that it is here. I mean, look, if you can see it, I can see it clearly, but this whole area is nothing but vegetation. But I guarantee you there are bass hiding in here. See that one that just jumped right there? I'm sure this vegetation goes all the way out there. I was reeling that quickly to fix my lure and one jumped right there. Dang it. I'm so paranoid of hooking myself again. I have to check myself for ticks. What a waste of a cast. All right. With all this moss I've been catching, I think I'm gonna give it one more. You might say, uno mas. I'll shut up now. And I think with that, we end this fishing excursion. Tonight was what it was. Today was what it was. It's the reality of fishing. Even though it's relaxing, it can be very, very frustrating. As you can see, as you saw. Oh well, what can you do? We're gonna go back home and we're gonna do some research on what lures do best this time of the year. Might go invest in some heavier lures for my bait caster. I don't know. I feel like I'm overdue for a fish though. I want a largemouth. We'll get one. Next video, I will catch a fish, and I will not post one until I catch a fish. That's my guarantee. So, just gonna go take care of business now. So till the next one, I want a fish. More moss. More moss. I didn't even tangle you that much. And so we travel. A little bit of moss. I'll be dipped. There we go. One, two, three, go. Ow. Jeez. Okay. That really hurt. So don't do that. I am so tired of catching moss. Dang.